1 hour to get this car serviced. Let's go. Falling out. Fell out of that. Let's go. Taking the spark plugs out. And even if you enter the right reg, at some places they will recommend you spark plugs. They will still send you the wrong ones. So as you can see, these are completely different thread. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean these ones up, pop them back in, get the right ones at a later date, and we'll come back to it. So the air filter, 4 bolts, T20s. They stay captive. You can undo MAF sensor, you can undo this pipe. You don't have to. There's 1 bolt behind here that is a little bit tricky to get to. Pull off, grab the old filter, get rid of it.
Right, just doing the oil and filter. I've got the sump out, oil's draining, and I've just replaced the old oil filter with a new one. I've got the front wheels off as well, giving the suspension a good check over, see if there's anything perished, any rubbers split, and then checking the brakes to see if they need changing. All looks okay at the moment. The pads are a little bit low. Probably recommend getting them done soon, and the rear of the disc is a little bit lipped, so probably disc and pads due soon. But all in all, it's not looking too bad so far. Right, so we're going to do a quick brake fluid check. Wouldn't expect everybody to have one of these at home, but they're handy to have. It's a little brake fluid tester. So red is bad, green is good. Simply take the lid off, dip your probes into the fluid, submerge them, give the bit a press. So yeah, that I'd recommend a brake fluid change. So I've got this handy little gauge set for measuring your brake pad thickness when you're servicing your vehicle. If you come in close, I'll show you exactly how to use it. So if you look in here, you can see your pad thickness on your disc. You can use this gauge set just to probe in and see how thick your pads are and how much life they've got left on them. I always like to do the inner pad, the one that the piston is pushing on. So that is 4mm. So no, it's not that one. 5mm, and then try the 6mm. It's about 5 there. 6mm, yeah. So it's probably around 5.5mm, which on the gauge is amber. You have got a little bit of life left in the pads, but definitely recommend looking at getting them changed in the next few months. So just going to check the handbrake shoes. Going to get the drum off. A little tip I like to do. You've got the lock-in screws here. You have them on discs or drums. Before you even try and undo them, just get the socket or the screwdriver head that you need, put it in, and just give it a clatter with a hammer.
Give it a good whack.
Yeah, that'll loosen up any rust. Do it both sides if it's got 2. Just make sure it's sat in properly. And then when you undo it, hopefully it should just be as easy as giving it a slap. And there, that's it undone. And the same the other side.
Daddy, chill.
What is your favourite type of hammer?
My favourite type of hammer is a toffee hammer.
Why?
Because I like toffee. I thought you were going to ask me what my favourite kind of slap is. Oh. Because that's a story for another day.
My favourite is ball peen number 4.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you why, that's a secret.
These do seem like they're a bit crusty and seized in place. But the drum is seized on behind where the hub is, be probably rusted on, so I'm just going to give it a bit of a love tap round here.
Grease it up as well.
Oh, I love greasing it up. Yeah, this fucker ain't coming off.
Hit it, don't tickle it.
There we go. The actual shoes, a little bit low here, but they're not too bad.
Just checking for any leaks on the piston seals as well. They're pretty dry, even though they're a bit dusty, but they seem dry.
Yeah, I always like to just give them a little push with your screwdriver, just make sure they're actually going back in and out, just a little one. I like to just make sure the springs are all intact, everything's looking okay. I mean, it does look quite new in here, just needs a bit of a clean up, bit of a grease where all the moving parts are, and get it back together. All looks okay. With these screws, I always like to just give them a little lick of copper grease. Just be kind to the next guy that's working on it. Chances are it's going to be me. And future Joe is going to thank past Joe.
Oh, love it when it goes straight in. You don't have to be too tight. I like to just give them a little lick.
If you've made it this far and you're enjoying the video, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell to not miss out on more videos. Right, so we chuck some oil in. Now we need to just check it on the dipstick. Make sure, we're going to use our glove because, you know, we don't mind. Check oil level. So that, you can just about see, it's hard to tell on camera, but that is right on the max. There's a little bit of residual above it, but that's right on the max. So the next thing we do is put the cap on, turn it over, check for any leaks.
Press the brake pedal.
Yeah, clutching. If all's gone well, we won't have an ocean of oil under the car. That's nice and dry.
That's what we like to hear.
Nice and dry. Oil may be trickling down, a little leak. Not that anything we've done should be leaking, but a little leak. So good to do it about halfway through the service, just so you can leave the car up and then you can check at the end and see if you've got any leaks, coolant, oil or anything else. So we'll also check the dipstick again and see how much our level's gone down. Because the filter will absorb some of that oil, the new filter will drop that level. That's if you've changed your filter. We can see there again, very hard to see, but we're just above the minimum notch. So I'd say that needs another little glug. Of course, always make sure you've got the right oil for your car. It does matter, especially on some of the new EcoBoost engines. We don't want any letters from your lawyers. Take that out, cap back on. Give it another check, let it settle. It's always better as well to get it just in between the marks and over the mark. You don't want to overfill.
What's the reason for that?
Well, it's because of oil pressure. You don't want the oil pressure to be too high for the fluid in it and start trying to find ways of escaping the engine. It's almost like I've done it before, but that is just a hair under the max. And you'll probably have some trickle down, so yeah, perfect.
Good work.
Awesome. Now we're going to do the service light. Pretty easy on these. The internet is your friend if you have a different make or model. Some cars do require OBD service light resets. This one doesn't. We have got the door open also. Some cars and models, makes, manufacturers, you do need all doors closed. This one we don't know, we'll find out. So we're going to ignition on, foot on the accelerator and brake, 20 to 30 seconds, we should get a message. Should. And then that's the service light reset. It should come up with oil change complete. So we're going to give that a go now. So just lights on the dash, not engine on. Foot on the brake, other foot on the accelerator, hold that for 20 to 30 seconds. So service is done, we'll stop her there. And it's a 113, so we kind of failed. But we did have a lot of trouble getting the near side wheels off and the brakes off. There was a lot of crazy. Looks like somebody, He-Man, had done them up to 700 Newton meters. So that was difficult, but yeah, I think it's definitely achievable, minus the few little issues we had. The spark plugs, again, that was a bit of a problem, taking one of them out to find out we had the wrong ones. Happy with that though, 1R13, full service done. We are though going to go over and get some new spark plugs. So we're not just going to leave it with old spark plugs in, we are going to do that. Right, it's the next day, we're back up and we have the right plugs this time.
Where are you going to stick those plugs, Will?
Where the sun doesn't shine. Cylinder 1, 2 and 3. This. squeaky bums. All right.
You jar of sangria. Stuff with pickles.
All right. Instant horsepower.
Right, Will, what are we doing now?
Sorry, still recording?